This is discussion board for week 3 for engineering and economy. And the problem is if you borrow $5,000 from a family member and agree to pay it back in 6 years, because you are part of the family, you are only being charged interest rate at 0.5% compounded every 3 months. How much will you owe after 6 years, and how much is the interest? So in this problem, you can actually work it 2 ways. The first way is that let's do our givens. All right, so the loan is for $5,000, and so the rate that they're giving you is 0.5%. That's every 3 months. Okay, and the term is for 6 years. So the first thing that you need to do for this one is to convert the number of payments annually. Okay, so you have to have, so you take 12 months in a year and divide it by 3. That's how many times per 3 months, 3 times. Well, actually, let's do it this way. And then you multiply that by 1 year for 3 months. Okay, so this is the amount of compounding periods per year, which equals 4. Okay. This is also going to be your M value in the next part. So for using this one to find your interest rate, I'm going to use the effective interest rate. That's what it's called. It's a formula that's in the book, and before you find that formula, you have to get your interest rate for the first quarter, okay? Because it needs to know those quarterly amounts. So you're going to do that equals $5,000 times your rate, not the percentage, your actual rate, and that equals to, I think it's 6.25. That's $6.25. Okay. So the formula that we're going to use to calculate the actual interest rate is going to be I equals 1 plus R over M . to the nth power minus 1. And your R is your 0.5%. And your M is what you found up here, 4. Okay? So once you get that filled in, you end up with 1 plus that's to the 4th power minus 1. Okay, so that's going to equal 0.00500094, which is the same as 0.50094. Going to all those decimal places because you got to show there's a change in it. And that's your percentage. But for the next part, we're going to use this. So the future sum formula is what we're going to actually use to what we need to calculate the next part. That's going to be let's see, let's put this part in here, and this is out of your book, so and this is your rate, your interest rate, but then this is 6, and this is going to be calculating this annually, or for over the course of 6 years. Alright, so this is the formula you actually use. This turns into P, you have your P, 1 plus your rate to the n power. That's what that stands for. So once you do those calculations, you end up with this number here. And what this is this is the total amount you'll pay at the end of 6 years based on that interest rate. The difference between the two is your interest rate. So that's the 5.1, or not your interest rate, but your amount of interest you paid, 5,000. So that's 152.18 is how much you've paid in interest.